Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another dog go to the moon video. Before we get into it, could you please Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? Now I'm bullish on this meme coin, not financial advice. I got a decent bag. I had a bunch of rune stones, so I got airdropped the dog token, sold one of my Bitcoin punks and converted it to more dog coin. So I believe it's going to have a good bull run. Let's just take a look. You can see that it's just under 4.3 cents is right around 4 or 4.3, basically just under a half penny, but $430 million market cap. So 4.3, that's how I look at it. But yeah, so just under half penny. Bitcoin did kind of go back up, go over 67K, pulled back. And you can see that in the meme coin world, dog is holding the number 10 spot. And this last week, it's underperformed the other 9 in front of it. You can see that it is actually down 1%, where the rest are up 17%, 8.5%, 46% with Pepe, with Dog with Hat, 62%. So a lot are up, 20 to 60%. And so even despite that, it's still in the top 10. I do think that if you look at the ratio of Shiba Inu to Ethereum market cap, and if you look at the ratio of Dog with Hat to Solana market cap, they're a lot bigger in terms of the relationship to ETH and Sol market cap. Dog is just way, very, way, way, just a tiny fraction of Bitcoin's market cap. So I think the top Bitcoin meme coin should be a lot higher. And I think right now, who knows if these rumors are going to be true. We'll find out next week if Trump is going to talk about implementing a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the United States. I think it would be a good idea when you look at the national debt, the inflation that we have right now. I mean, the U.S. debt clock is getting out of control. So I think that, and that's projected to get worse. It's tough for any politician to not spend on Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, interest on debt, and defense. And that's looking like that could really get out of hand in these next 4 years. Hopefully it doesn't, but that's projecting the interest on the debt. The interest only is $4 trillion per year. The defense is expected to go to $1.5 trillion. So I don't know how the next 4 years are going to play out, but I do think if the U.S. did make it a strategic reserve, that would be bullish, and I think it'd be a good decision. Now, we don't know if that's going to happen, and for this next week, if Trump even just hints at that or says one sentence about that at the Bitcoin conference, that could send the price of Bitcoin, dog, meme coins, everything going up. You don't want to be like Germany. There's websites now that are tracking the 50,000 Bitcoin that Germany sold at an average price of $58,700. For so far, they're if they'd have been hodling, they'd had $400 million more. Now, I also heard something that said there's a law in Germany that just says mandates that they have to sell it. Also bullish next week is just in 5 spot Ethereum ETFs to launch on July 23rd. CBOE confirms VanEck, Invesco, Fidelity, 21 shares, Franklin Templeton. So that's bullish. And I've seen some other videos. And like Vincent is a big dog bull and talking about how early days, like Magic Eden, who is very tech savvy, has integrated multiple blockchains, Solana, Base, Ethereum, Matic, and also Bitcoin they don't have the swap for runes yet. So I think that still shows it's early days. I still have some rune stones. I did convert one rune stone to buy a little bit more dog. But I think when you factor all that in, that ordinals and runes are still in the early days, Bitcoin could have some explosive growth in this next 12 to 18 months. And Ethereum, some people I've saw that there might be some institutions that like to be diversified. So now that there'll be a Bitcoin and a Ethereum spot ETF, so, a lot of people might go 75 Bitcoin, 25% ETH. So I think there's a lot of catalysts. Obviously, when you go look, it's doing pretty good volume, $33 million on centralized exchanges. That's not counting the volume that you have over here on Magic Eden or Unisat or OKX. That's just mainly Gate.io, XT.com, BingX, Mexi. Good volume, and people. There's no team. It was a free and fair airdrop, and I think that's the alpha. I think it's going to work. And eventually, I think it'll get listed on Binance this cycle. That's just my 2 cents. So that's all I got for today. Just a quick dog go to the moon video. I think it's bullish times. The price is down from the $1 billion market cap that it once was at, but I think it's going to get back there, and I can see it going to 5, 10 cents, maybe 15 cents cycle. Who knows? I mean, if the higher Bitcoin soars and if it actually really launches up there and had the same ratio that either Shiba has or with, then it's going to be a lot higher than this. So we'll see. Thanks for watching and have a good day.